The zero-length launch system or zero-length takeoff system, ZLL, ZLTO, ZEL, ZEL, was a system whereby jet fighters and attack aircraft were intended to be placed on short burn duration, often solid fuel, drop-away rocket booster units, deployed with mobile launch platforms. Most zero-length launch experiments took place in the 1950s, during the Cold War. History. The primary advantage of a zero-length launch system is the elimination of the need for a vulnerable airfield for takeoffs. In the event of a sudden attack, air forces could field effective air defenses and launch airstrikes even with their own air bases destroyed. Although launching aircraft using rocket boosters proved to be relatively trouble-free, if aircraft were required to land at the same base, a runway was still required. Bulky mobile launching platforms also proved to be expensive to operate and difficult to transport. Security would also have been an issue with mobile launchers, especially if equipped with nuclear-armed strike fighters. The United States Air Force, the Bundeswehr's and the Soviets' VVS all conducted experiments in zero-length launching. The first manned aircraft to be ZEL-launched was an F-84G in 1955. The Soviets' main interest in ZEL was for point defense format protection of airfields and critical targets using MiG-19s. The American tests with the F-84S started with using the Martin MGM-1 Matador solid fuel boost motor of some 240 kN, 52,000 lbf, thrust output, which burned out seconds after ignition and dropped away from the manned fighter a second or two later. The larger F-100 Super Sabre and MiG-19/SM-30 farmer tests, with the SM-30 using the Soviet-designed PRD-22R booster unit, used similar short-burn solid-fueled boost motors, of much more powerful 600 knots, 135,000 lbf, thrust class output. Levels. All works upon ZEL aircraft were abandoned due to logistical concerns and the increasing efficiency of guided missiles. Manned aircraft involved in ZEL testing. Republic F-84G Thunderjet. North American F-100D Super Sabre. Lockheed F-104 Starfighter. Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-19 SM-30 Farmer. North American XF-108 Rapier, aircraft program cancelled. Avro Canada CF-105 Arrow, aircraft program cancelled. The desire to field combat aircraft without depending on vulnerable landing strips also motivated development of aircraft capable of vertical, VTOL, or short, STOL, takeoffs or landings. Examples of these include British Hawker Siddeley Harrier, Soviet Yak-38, both serially produced, and American McDonnell Douglas F-15 STOL/MTD.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.